talk about compound subjects and compound predicates. So you know what a compound word is, right? Like baseball, two words put together, or pancake put together. So a compound subject means there's two subjects, and a compound predicate means there's two verbs. So we're going to look at this simple sentence. Joe ate pie. You all know that that's pumpkin pie, right? But I didn't write that because I knew you knew. So Joe ate pie. If we were doing what we usually do, right, and putting a line in between our subject and our predicate, we would put it right before the verb, because Joe is the who, or the what, that did something, and the verb is what he did. So Joe is our simple subject, and ate is what he did, so that's our verb, so it's our simple predicate. So Joe ate, right? Joe ate. That's our caveman talk. All right, now, what if we take that same sentence, but now we add another subject, another person, Carl, okay? So Carl and Joe. So now there's two people that we're talking about. Ate pie. Still the same thing, still the same verb. So our simple predicate is going to be ate because there's only one verb here. However, now we have two subjects. So when we draw our line to diagram our sentence, we're going to have two subject lines for the two different people. So Carl and Joe. And if you notice here, a little dotted line, I wrote the word and on. So and in this instance, let me make sure you can see where I'm going to write this. I'll write it over here. Okay, so joining words will join a subject and a subject, or join a predicate and a predicate, a verb and a verb, depending on if it's compound, which meaning more than one subject or more than one predicate. So joining words, this is and, okay? So and can be used, and or is typically used as a joining word. So I could have written Carl or Joe ate pie if I wasn't sure who it was, but, and then I would put or here, Carl or Joe, right? But I know that it's and, so that they both ate it. So Carl and Joe. So two subjects here. What word did I use to join those two? And then our predicate, we still only have one verb, right? So here's we've got compound subject, and then ate, that's our predicate, our only one verb, so we still keep that after our line. So this line, we still got subject before, predicate after, but now if we have compound subject, we're forking it off so that we have two subjects, right? And if you just have one predicate, we leave it as a single. Let's look down here. I forgot to make my line. Okay, this shows us, without even looking at the sentence, we're going to have one subject, one person, or one thing, and they're going to be doing two different things. There's going to be two verbs. So here, this is still the subject side. Subject side is always on the left. Predicate side is always on the right. And remember that a simple predicate is a verb, which means we have two verbs in the sentence. So, oops, that says predicate, believe it or not. Okay, Joe ate and digested pie. So now he's doing two actions to this pie. He's eating it and he's digesting it, okay? So he's still just himself. Now we're not talking about Carl, okay? So simple subject. And he ate, so my line would go there, okay, Joe, and then he ate and digested. So these are our two verbs, ate, digested. So those will go on our fork of a line over here, right? Looks like a little fork in the road. Ate and digested. And if you notice again, since it didn't say ate or digested, it says ate and digested pie. So the two predicates, the two verbs are joined by and, so our joining word is and.